good morning, good morning. This is LouAnn and welcome to the outside. Anyway, to the kitchen. I just got done doing my morning chores, feeding everybody. So let's go into the kitchen because it is March Madness. What am I going to make canned for you today? Let's go in the kitchen and find out. Today we are making two types of butter. The first one is apple butter, and I just used two of these jugs, 2 containers, cans, plastic bottles, 48 ounce. You need, for this recipe, you need 7 cups. It was pretty much over, a little bit over, but that is okay. So now I need to add my spices. I'm adding 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, a teaspoon of nutmeg, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground allspice to this. And I am going to stir this in, stir the spices in. And yes, this is being cooked in a crock pot. You can also, if need be, you have a bunch of apples, you can put apples and cook apple butter with fresh apples this way. You just got to cook the apple peel, core, dice, chop, whatever, and put your apples in there and let them cook down, and then you just puree the apples and do the same thing here that I'm doing. Now I need to let this cook for 7 to 8 hours. And this recipe did call for some sugar. I tasted the applesauce, since it is applesauce from the store. I'm not going to put sugar in it because, you know, it probably has more than enough sugar. So now we just need to put our lid on, plug it up, turn it on low, and then this is the first apple butter we're making. The next butter I'm making in the slow cooker, crock pot. You could do this the same, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but it's peach butter. I've never made peach butter. I'm using my peach sauce that I made a couple years ago. So now I need to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and a teaspoon of ground allspice. I think, no, ground cloves. And then stir and mix this in. And this needs to cook about the same amount of time. So, and this will probably be a 2-day process. Cook all the both butters down, put them in a bowl. Hopefully, they will, the peach butter you will only can in pints, half pints, and the peach sauce, the apple butter, I could can that in pints. So now we just put this in the slow cooker and go about our business and basically set it and forget it type thing. Now put this on low. And it said to call for 4 1-pound and 18-ounce cans of peaches. Like I said, all you need to do if you're using canned peaches is to drain it and then puree the peaches and then just put the peaches in here. I kind of estimated on how much peach sauce that I needed for the 4 1-pound 18-ounce cans. I used probably about 5 pints of this. So just a FYI. So now we let this cook for the same amount of time as the apple butter. So once your butter gets your your apple butter or your peach butter, get as thick as you want. You do want to put a paper towel the last 2 hours, across here to catch the condensation. But once it gets thick enough, you just put it in your jars, wipe your lids, and we will be doing water bath canning for 10 minutes. And I'm going to only